Hey guys. I know this was like last minute and it's kind of late for me to start going live, but hey Wild One, Kim Beerly, Dee Dee, hey Jana, I'm glad you're here. And Tara. So today I was listening to a live and I was like, I know I said I wasn't going to breathe any more air into this person, but we're gonna do a little reaction. um, no, we're actually going to just react to it together because I can't. And this isn't me accent shaming you or whatever you said. I just can't understand everything you say. So, anyways, I'm going to react to it now, though. So, hey, April. Hey, Ash. Hey, more than enough. I changed the title to like match hers, but at first it was, "Hey, little girl, say it to my face." Joanne will not face me on a panel. She will not because she has no reason not to like me. Her reason started because her friends didn't like me. That's literally her reason. And she knows that, and she will not face me on a panel. And so we're gonna watch this live together. If y'all have questions, just let me know in the chat. If anybody wants a link, let me know. Hey, Florida Keys, Amy. No. She won't face me on panel. Um, hey, Bex. Hey, Mercedes. All right, we're gonna start this. And if you guys have questions, just tag me in the chat. All right, here we go.
So, hi everyone. Sorry, this afternoon I planned a live and I was out the house really busy. So, everywhere, so it's not always that they can show up in my chat. And anyway, it doesn't matter how many people I'm gonna get here. I'm still gonna talk about what I want to talk. Is still it looked like people are bothered with my paper. And I wrote and I explained to them that I do that because the words that I put on are properly done. So when I'm on live, they come out properly. Um, that's why. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. And hey, sweet pea, welcome. I was waiting for people to show up. Hey, Cosmic, hi, welcome. So I was waiting a little bit for people, and I was again apologize to not showing up at my live was 3 o'clock. I was busy out of the house and forgot about it.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit, okay? Because I can't speed her up. So I'm gonna fast forward just a little bit. All right. Um, Lomas STFU. I have a hard time too, but she literally called me a what was it, an axe? I don't know, it'll come up. It's something about being a racist or a discrimination or something along those lines. So I'm gonna be careful, but I can't speed her up, that's for sure. I can barely make it out as is. So
A big deal of it, so I talked about it. And second, how they call me, I do not care. If the girl world word bother you, it's on you. Little girl.
no, I just think it's really crazy for a grown woman to be calling other grown women little girl, little girl. I don't know. If I slow it down, though, she doesn't. She sounds like drunk. I already tried that. Um, yeah, I'm gonna fast forward through the parts that I don't understand. And Joanne, I did this panel alone on purpose. So if you want to come take a link, which I know you won't, nobody else is up here because that was your excuse. So I'm doing this one alone. And if anybody does come up, I'll put them backstage. So, all right, here we go.
Girl bother you, it's on you. I don't care. So just wait a couple of minutes. Hey, Carla Ray, welcome. Hey, Kathy Clogdals, welcome. When I come in this community, the first thing I heard was a Suboxone story that you lie about, Randy. So for me, I'm like, when I heard again about that, I was talking. Um, I said to myself, there you go. I've been calling you a liar since I'm talking to you. Then, I expose your bad behavior, which is one time. And
I still don't know what behavior she's talking about. She exposed that people were talking bad about Shani, who lost her children, and because her guy beat them, right, and went to jail, she chose him over them, and they were, you know, underweight, why she's really, really overweight. So I don't understand what you exposed. Maybe you can explain it, Joanne, because I don't know what you exposed. I still don't understand.
But it wasn't the first time I disagree on what you were doing. And I called you a liar a couple of times because for me, you're a compulsive liar now. Every time you open your mouth, you twist.
I tried to put the closed captions on too, but they aren't there. So I don't know, Jane, but my name came up a lot. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna listen. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I don't know. I thought she said but she said a liar, I think, but I thought lawyer too. So don't feel bad because I was like a lawyer. What, a lawyer? But a liar. So here we go. We're gonna listen.
Listen what I'm saying. You you're you twist. You're manipulative at this finest. I never see somebody like that. So I'm saying I have to come back on it, and I have to explain another thing. On Friday when that happened, they all bashed me. It was the Canada Day, and this is a special day to us in Canada. So Saturday I was busy. I want to go live on Sunday, and I'm saying, "Oh,
Cassandra, I'm even lost because I haven't been live like all week, but my name came up a lot. So I was like, I'm going to react to this. Hey, Super Bears, good to see you. So I was like, I'm going to react and try to figure this out, but I have a hard time following her. So, like, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I just have a hard time following her. Hey, Sasquatch. Hey, German lady.
July 4th." So I'm not gonna bash anyone on July 4th. I'm saying to myself, "Why I will do that?" That's you have to get you have to get your some respect from people. So I'm talking with friend, and I said, I want to go live on Sunday, and they says to me, and I said because of July 4th, I did not. They said, yeah, but did they bother about your Canada Day? Did they have respect for you? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't think this way. No, but that's
I didn't know that it was a big deal. You could have dragged me on the 4th of July. That would have been fine, Joanne. Just for nobody else cares. Like what are you talking about? Oh my god. Ugh. Right, German lady? I can't believe she's still standing by that. That's was her very first point, was that she stands by standing up and you know exposing us for, well, them for body shaming. Like okay, all right. No dragging on the 4th, okay? Hey, RV Charity Drive, how you doing?
prove me again that I got more respect for people that people can have respect for anybody else. So coming back on
Ash, it literally started when Steph and I were going back and forth a lot. She would go live, and like if Sarah wasn't able to, and now she doesn't really have a reason because I don't talk about them unless they talk about me. But I am going to respond to this because there were several points that the ones that I did understand, I just was like, huh, what? So I'm just gonna do my best to try to react to it, and um because she doesn't make any sense. And she said, I never panel by myself. That's why she won't come on my panel. So I'm giving her an invitation. I'm not demanding her to come on panel, but I'm saying like, hey, I'll do a panel alone anytime. Yes, I do prefer to do panels with other people. I just like it better, right? Because if I'm like screen sharing, somebody else be talking to the chat, but I can do a panel alone. Like everybody can, but we are a panel community. I'm sorry, Joanne, that nobody goes on your panel. That's really unfortunate. Hey, Behaven. Hey, Samara.
the lie and everything, I was like, and Starlight there again. Oh, by the way, Starlight, I got the answer for you. You wrote in one chat, who the fuck bring back Joanne? Fuck you, you wrote. But girl, little girl, it's you. You talk about me twice on the one on two panel, the different panel, girl. So if you want to say fuck you to someone,
I do believe Starlight talked about her like a while ago, not anytime recent. And she does this. She'll disappear for like a month or two. Things will die down, and she'll bring up stuff that happened like 2 months ago or something. So this is so stupid. It really is.
Look in the mirror. I'm telling you, fuck you, little girl. So you built your channel on Miss Fucking Wonderful.
Right, Frenchie, which is why I wouldn't. I'm not making fun of her. I just can't understand some things that she's saying, which she probably can't understand me either. But I wasn't. I was just saying, like when she gets going really fast and stuff, and some words might not translate. I don't understand her. I wasn't making fun of her like she's trying to make it sound. Oh wait, I did say she's really loud. Like, and she is. She's not right now, but usually she's really, really loud. And when she's talking really fast, it is hard to understand her. So that's all I was saying. Hey Mick, how you doing? Hey Lanky. I don't know, Tara. I never. Hey, Life Rewinded. I never did understand. I don't get it.
And that's the only little thing you're gonna get tonight, Starlight. You won't come and derail my chat and me. So yeah, you built your channel on Miss Fucking Wonderful and totally Tisha. And when you were done with them, you did meet somebody else. So to keep building your channel, you went on Laura for at least at 4 o'clock.
Randy didn't even talk about Laura that much, like a couple of times. So I don't know what you're talking about. And guess what? Laura talked about us too. And you talked about Laura all the time too until you weren't our friends anymore, Joanne, because that's what people around here do. So, anyways, I know, Ash. I'm like, she's not saying names and she's kind of like lumping everybody into one because I know none of us like even talked about MFW that much. So that was before I had a channel.
5 years. So I was wrong to say you began by her, but I'm not wrong on the fact that you did go after her and bash her and went cuckoo on her. So that's all I want to tell you. So I was not all wrong. So another thing I want to talk about, I've been called homophobic and transbasher about the LGBTQ and plus community, and they were wrong. So Randy finished to say that, she was wrong and all of that. And I'm saying to myself, but you did say it on your panel. You called me homophobic and transbasher. But I remember that day, Friday, I was looking in a chat and I saw MO33, which is equal to FUD. And
You have no proof that that's FUD. That's what people have said. You have no proof of that. And usually when people guess who somebody is, it's not even them. So just keep guessing, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, Mary. I don't know. I'm trying. I'm trying to be patient. I don't know. I might skip a little ahead because my name didn't get brought up till like later. I don't think so. I might skip a few minutes. Yeah, she's bringing FOD up. Like, what are you talking about, lady? Yes, bring FOD up. Actually, maybe FOD will come back. I don't know.
she was so upset, she broke my heart. She was talking about the fact that she felt no respect and not being respect, that the people was, they changed and the way they were seeing things about LGBTQ now. Every time she was talking, they were going after her. And I was listening to that, and I said to myself, this, how can we understand LGBTQ and plus if between themselves they get problem to how they put uh, how they feel outside because she was going on a feeling and all of that. So if you don't understand each other, how can us outside of that can understand this?
I do not understand. Hey, MO33, I'm trying. I really am. I don't understand. Um, right, exactly, Shauna. Um, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit more. Okay, so nobody get mad at me. I'm trying to find where she started on me out of nowhere because I wasn't in her chat, and She started on Stephanie Brown, who hasn't even been live. Like, this is what she does, though, every time.
To be on TV, I listen to music and I make some research. So I search when people playing with the fact that you don't talk their language and when you get an accent because they happen to not only me but a lot of people. How do you call that? But imagine that they called it linguistic racism occur when act of racist hold on, are perpetrate against individual on the basis of their language use, which is
She just said that I don't know what she called it, but basically, I'm discriminating because she has an accent. That's why I don't know. I'm not being mean either. This is really hard for me to understand. I thought I was alone because usually I can understand her a little better when she's not like all mad and going, but I had a hard time understanding her today, and it might be a me problem because my mind is everywhere. But I don't know. It's really hard. Oh my God, Lanky, that is amazing. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Sorry, I tried. I did. I tried. She doesn't have them on. They're not there. So I'm trying to understand this, and I'm like, oh gosh, Lanky, that is amazing. That I'm very happy for you guys.
bring discrimination to this individual, meaning being laughed about your language. It's discrimination at its finest, and it's often done by people who can only talk one language, which is we know who they are. So it's a lack of intelligence. And this is it. This is it what you are. You are a lack of intelligence. And you know what? Hold on there. There you go. Uh you have a brain of a raisin bran cereal box, like dry raisin. For fuck's sake, man.
What did she say? You have the brain of a dry cereal raisin bran. I think is what she said. And then she might have been talking to me or Starlight. I don't know. She doesn't say names. So like Joanne, this is me not being like mean. I'm just letting you know. Okay, when you're talking about us and you're going from like talking about say Starlight and you're going and you don't stop and say, and this one did this. It sounds like we don't, it's harder for us to understand who you're talking about, and you've done that several times. That's why I'm having a harder time like picking up who you're talking about even on this live.
Open your freaking mind. You're yelling loud and clear you don't want to be called a girl, and you call me a bitch, a cunt. You said that I'm bi. Then I twist shit when it's all of you. Oh, talking about that, Stephanie Brown. Oh my gosh, girl, little girl. When you show up in a new community, you dumbass, it is normal to you're going to follow the norm, the rules. Because
She really dislikes Stephanie Brown, me, and Starlight like more than with like with Randy and Wendy. I feel like she like misses them. With me, Starlight, and Stephanie Brown, she is like F them bees. I want nothing to do with them. Like she tries so hard to insult us like every turn, little girls. And she tried to say Stephanie didn't have any teeth, which made absolutely no sense. um I don't know. She like really tries. I don't know where her dislike for us comes from, other than we were fighting with some of her friends really hot and heavy a couple months ago. That's it. Like I've never personally did anything to her. I thought she was a shitty friend to BTS months ago, and she brings that up today. Like, Joanne, what are you talking about? That was like 6 months ago or 4 months ago. I don't know, a long time ago. Like, get over it.
you're new. You know what? You want to be accepted. You not accept, but you gotta follow the people at the beginning. You
That's exactly what it is. You wanted to be accepted and you wanted to follow all of us. Like that's you just said it. That is what it is, Joanne. I don't know any other grown up that's like, I'm following the rules and it wasn't good enough for them and I'm gonna stomp my feet. Wah, 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 wah. Like, what the fuck? Hey Sen. Hey, no fucks given.
New in this community. It's like when you show up at the job. Um, when it's you show up at a new job, you gotta follow everything they're gonna say until you gotta find your way in between all of that. That's been intelligent. So you follow the rule. You are new until you find out that those rules apply only for others and not to your own self. This is
Okay, so I think she's saying that she feels like we had a bunch of rules and we didn't follow them ourselves and she was made to follow them rules. But nobody can be doing, you're an adult. You are an adult. Like what you chose to do was on you. And you blame, like, you really blame Wendy and Randy for that. And you're so mad that they body shame Shani. I don't care about Shani. Like the rules go out the window with the mom like that. I'm sorry, but they do. So I don't care. Yes, yes, little miss, shut the fuck up. She's went on and on and on about these rules for like 3 lives now.
what you're doing. All of you try to expose me for yourself because this is mirror, mirror. You know? Did you have so only for other and for yourself?
And she keeps saying mirror, mirror. Like she comes up with these sayings and then she like grounds them into the ground. I heard mirror, mirror like 15 times today. Um, you need to look in the mirror, Joanne. Like maybe Ash is right. Maybe you hooked up with Laura and got her book of insults. You know, maybe that is what happened because you sound just like her right now.
So bring me to, you know, I listen a little bit to Mendel in life, but I can't go on more than 5, 10 minutes. They
She says that, but she quotes several things from my lives. Like, so weird.
I'm like, this is an hour talking. You're putting an hour on that. My life are 39 minutes, 36 minutes, yelling, swearing, all of that you're doing just because I get an opinion. You're the only one who can have an opinion. No, I'm gonna.
No, Joanne, anybody can have an opinion, but when you defend Shani, okay, and then when you talk about us, we're going to have an opinion back at you. Like, that's how this works, right? Of course, you can have an opinion, but so can I, and so can Starlight, and so can Stephanie, and so can everybody. So can you. You can have one.
Gonna put my opinion and I'm gonna freaking expose you on your bad behavior. Bring me to the friendship thing. You think I'm not loyal. And Randy, you're the first one who brought that. And when you said I'm irrelevant, you're lying again. You're lying, girl. What you done? I'm gonna tell you. You went on.
I don't think you're a loyal friend. I think that you um shit all over a bunch of people that were always nice to you because you wanted to fit in with a certain group of friends. And now that everyone's not at total war, you really don't have a reason not to like us. So you have to find things. Like that's what I think. And I also think you should watch more Shani before you defend her. And then maybe you would understand where people's like what the fuck is this? Where we're coming from with that.
My front page. And I forgot because I wrote that was 2 months and a half ago, maybe three. Don't talk to me about loyalty. I'm still holding secrets for people who are throwing dirt in my name. And what you didn't understand.
Okay, so she just said she's still holding secrets for people that are throwing dirt on her name. Aren't we all doing that? Like, so do you want a cookie? I mean, what do you want? Because one day you went and read BTS's DMs live. Remember that's not holding secrets, and you don't need to hold secrets. Say whatever you want to. Like, I don't know. You're ridiculous. Good to see you, Taco. Hey, 50 Shades, how are you? Good to see you.
It was nothing to do with you. When did I ever said I kept secret on you? When did I ever said that? Girl, you're lying. I'm irrelevant. All of you are fucking lying, manipulative, fucking bitches. I cannot believe. I cannot believe how you are. I cannot believe who you are. And I cannot believe at one time I was friend with all of.
No, you want to know something? Like, Joanne, and I'm just going to be real honest. You were that friend that if I missed you in chat, and if I had like a busy chat, sometimes you miss people, it wouldn't be on purpose. You would DM me, like blow my DMs up, like, you're mad at me? Why didn't you say hi to me? Blah, 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 blah. That's how I know you just want to fit in. And I always went out of my way to reassure you. I would always, if I seen you, I would stop what I was doing because I didn't want you to feel that way. But I mean, I don't even know where you get off with this stuff. I don't. So that's all I'm gonna say.
You. I cannot believe because this is not the woman I am, and I do not want to be surrounded by people like you, little girl and girl. And if it's problem, Randy, shoving it up where I think it goes. So I'm going back on the friendship. Friendship is like relationship in any kind, way, shape, or form. You can be with somebody even in the love story with 10, 20 years and get enough, and you don't like their bad behavior no more. You don't talk about you don't like their bad behavior.
What clips do you need, Kimberly? I probably have some. Yeah, she is very much, very, very, very. Um, Hold on, I'm trying to find what clips. Grandparents. Oh, yay! You go, girl. That's gonna be awesome. Okay, I don't see the comment, but if you guys can like just let me know somewhere, I will definitely look for them. I probably have them. I have a lot of clips. Pin you. Okay, hold on.
Anymore. You feel used, you feel abused, you feel all kind of way, and you're gonna end your friendship. That's not being called a bad friend. If you're moving on and you don't trash the other one, you know what? That's called the end. End. We're done. And that's it. But if the other one go behind the scene, or I'm not talking that happened now, but I'm saying to try to tell people what they feel inside and take your name to say that came from you. Now I'm allowed to put that on my.
Okay, I don't get what she's. Hey, Brandy, I'm trying, you guys. I don't understand what she's saying. I'm having a very hard time. I love you, Emma 33. I'm having such and this isn't me being mean. I just like, I don't know if it's not translating. I've had a very long day. That's possible. But I don't understand because none of the stuff that she's like, it doesn't ring a bell to me. So I don't know what she's talking about.
My freaking front page. But I wasn't talking about you. I didn't even make a live about you at that point. So tell me when and prove me when did I said I got secret on you, Randy. Lying bitch. You're a girl. I understand why you're surrounded by the little girl now. You see, I got a little girl going on and on and on and on here, and I will ignore her. My chat, my mud will take care of it. Hey, Religion, welcome. So, uh, I'm gonna keep going. So on that, where did it even make me a bad friend? You holding on to friendship that's you throw in the dirt yourself. You understand? You made some live against Diane and you back with her. And you calling me a bad friend? Girl, me.
Yeah, I think Starlight went in and was like, who, what did you say? Who peed in your Cheerios? It was so funny. I was cracking up, but I don't remember exactly what she said because I was trying to do like five things. And I was kind of listening, but I was like, I'm just going to react to this later.
Mirror, mirror. You understand what I mean? And when I look at the little girl there, then I get some people, you see how they act. I'm sure they get so much dirt on each other, they have to come. They have to hold on to each other. I'm sure it's about that. I don't care what they got to.
We have so much dirt, we have to hold on to each other. Okay, well, can you give me like just one example of that? Can you give me an example and say, this situation happened, and I'm sure that more happened behind the scenes that we didn't see, blah, 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 blah. Because you don't make, that's not making any sense. Sorry, the puppy is playing in the background. Sorry, guys, but it doesn't make any sense. I don't know what she's talking about.
Say after that live, on this one, that will be the end of it. I don't care if they trash me. I don't care what they're gonna say. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care if people talk shit about me. I was raised to flush shit down the toilet, not to play with it. So go fuck yourself. You understand? My point, and still, is you were bashing, you were trashing, and going after body shaming. And this is wrong. And I'm gonna
Okay, do you know who she's saying that we were body shaming? Some of you probably don't. She's talking about Shani. Hey, Daria. She's talking about Shani because people were shocked that her kids were underweight and everything, and she's a bigger woman. That is who she's so mad that was body, quote unquote, body shamed. That's who she's talking about, is Shani.
keep my ID. I do not care what that woman do in life. You want to trash her on everything else, like being bad, whatever. You doing it. But why the fat shaming, the body shame?
Because it goes with the story. See, Joanne, this is what you always do. You don't know what you're talking about. And you look so stupid defending her. Like, you really do look pathetic defending her. You could defend anybody else. Probably there's two people that you probably shouldn't defend right now. And that's Shani and her husband. Well, there's three. And then there's TLC. Other than that, whatever. But those are probably the people that you shouldn't go around defending right now. I'm just saying.
And on that, Wendy, when what you said is you're coming here. Hold on. I said bad shame. Anyway.
Yes, I already went into all that last time. I think I even like played a clip because I knew she would watch my reaction to it all. It doesn't matter. She just wants something to be mad at us for. That's how bad she wants something to be mad at us for. Like to defend Shani of all people.
Um, I'm saying that when you were looking at my chat and says they were fat shaming you, body shaming you, and I told you at that point, I said, listen, you can give, you can take. You see, I give, I take. I don't care what you're saying about me. It's not about the point. But at least if you're going to talk about me, said the truth. How many times did I catch Randy lying? And luckily that Wendy's got a little bit, she's, like more honest. She's going to say, yes, we did do that. And what she's doing as a good friend, she take everything on her. But it must be me. It must be me. No.
I did it. So what? So, like, the rules kind of go out the window with that situation. What are you talking about? These rules that you're going on about, like, they just go out the window with people like Shani. I think that you should, you said you did some research and you listen to music. I think you should listen to the people that you're defending. Maybe just, you can find it all over YouTube. Just go put in Shani for Christ. I have videos. Miss Moonbear, Al, I think Starlight, I have a couple. Everybody's got videos on Shani. Literally everybody. You can find them anywhere. You should go and maybe do a little bit of research on this before you try to defend her. Seriously.
I heard Randy too, but I didn't want to go on and on and on the panel because, oh, you're interrupting me. Oh, you're talking over me. Oh, what the fuck, man? You never stop talking. And if I hear a lie, it's sure I'm going to interrupt you. You're lying. Stop fucking lying on people. You came in that community with lies. So now.
The first time, Daria, I was pretty like, she said she didn't ever watch them. She didn't know what she was walking into. She even apologized. But now we're on like the third live. She did like two in the same day, and then this one where at the beginning of this live, she actually said like, "I stand by what I said." And what are you talking about? Like, why would you do that? I don't understand. But that's on her. She's going to continue to look silly. She could use that point with them as anybody else. And I was even patient the first time I went into it about it, but now it's like, come on, you've been told you don't care. You want something to hold on to about us.
I should look at that like that at the beginning. I can stump on my word. Like before, I want to say body shaming, I said bad shaming or something like that. It doesn't matter. You want to laugh at that, you go ahead. But it's still my conviction here won't change. That woman choose a man over her kids. This is so upsetting. This is sad as it can be.
See, she didn't even listen to all of it. That's literally like she doesn't even know the whole story, which she selectively listens. People have told her, I think Randy and Wendy even told her on the panel, she doesn't want to hear it. So I don't know.
But you know what? The body shaming, don't come in here and tell me that. Wendy been back body shaming here when you done that. You give, you take. I take a lot from you, right? I went, oh, 2, 3 panel every time I'm going live. And my live are not big. They're not.
When did you take a lot? Because you've been live about us 100 times. Like, I'm not understanding when you supposedly took a lot. Hey, surviving the storms, love you. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling okay. And thank you, Andy. I Joanne, I don't know when you supposedly took a lot, but it's not right now, girl. Like, you've been live about us a million times. I don't understand. I don't know. Which is fine. Like, you have a right to your opinion, but then you get upset when people react to what you have to say, which is like, I don't understand it.
Alone. They're just a little bit. And you know what? You keep going and going and going. I I don't care. I don't fucking care. You are nothing to me. When you say I'm irrelevant, the only thing I'm doing is exposing who you are. And mirror, mirror, you do not like your shade. Too.
She said that like 50 times. She kept saying, mirror, 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 mirror. Like, what are you talking about? Oh my gosh. Anyways, hey, bro, man. It's good to see you. Yeah, she really cares, then. She does. She cares a lot.
Fucking bad. To your image, call it as you want. Cause you're shady. I do not like it. So I'm gonna talk a little bit with my chat. Um, if I forgot someone, hey Mary, welcome. Mel D, hey, welcome. Sweet Pea, I did say. Uh, okay, I got people that they just coming with 8, so I'm not gonna late. Yeah, little girl.
I'm really thinking about changing my membership names to Little Girl. Like, I think it's so funny. I'd rather be a little girl any day than an old, miserable bitch like you, Joanne. So I'll take it.
You're right, Steph. I'm not angry at all. I'm still laughing in between of what I'm saying. Uh, I don't care what they say.
She
They
sounds
try
like
to
a evil
derail what I'm
witch.
saying.
Nobody wants to derail you. Like, what is your topic for us to derail you? We're the topic. Like, oh my god, her laugh reminds me of an old Disney movie witch. Like, that's what it is.
Try to, as usual. You should call them troll. Call them troll. It doesn't matter if they come with their name. When they try to come every time I'm live and try to derail my chat and my panel, you know what? Fuck it.
Can you tell us what we're derailing when it's about us? Like, can you tell us? Because that doesn't make any sense. So I would like you to answer me because you clearly won't take a link because you talk about it in a minute how it's because I always have somebody on panel. So I purposely go live by myself for the whole reaction. I'm going to offer a link like at the end, of course, but I didn't ask anybody to go live because I knew you're full of shit. You don't like us because of something that happened with your friends. You needed a reason to go live and build your channel, which you actually kind of admit.
It, man. Yeah, they're fucking cool. They're clowns. Tell them to go back to FUD. That's where they belong, man. Go back with FUD. Yo, fucking clown.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna write that down. No fucks given. I'll do it after we react to this.
Oh, by the way, thank you for my 500. And yes, I'm glad now. So now I'm at 500 since a couple of days. I'm waiting for my community post. So every time you gotta talk shit, at least I'm gonna be able to answer without going live. That's all it is, the community post. And still will expose your bad behavior. So I'm entitled to my opinion just as you are. So I don't care. I I don't care anymore. Everybody build their channel, and the one who's gonna say the opposite are fucking hypocrite. So we all know who they are now. You know, I don't get like what the fuck. We all are there to build. Thank you, Steph. Here comes the Joanne community post. Yeah, I'm just waiting for. And you know what? It's gonna be less job. Sometimes you're working or you're doing your stuff and somebody's gonna trash me. I just gotta put a community post like them and don't bother, just going on with the rest of my day. Why I will lose my time every time going live to just answer, which is what happened the other day. I make a freaking live and I have to to go back and make another lie to answer to the bullshit and the shit, the lie that we're doing, the manipulation. And I was like, goodness, you know, I was waiting for that community post. So there you go. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You know, but another thing I want to say, and I will say that to anyone who who's gonna start some life because everybody's titled to be on a panel. I'm telling you, I thought that was easy. Mm-mm-mm. At the beginning, we start slow. I didn't want to swear. I put too much rule on myself um, to try to respect people, but if people doesn't respect you.
I said thank you to Diane. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't show me. So I I actually saw you guys thanking her. It doesn't show me. I don't know if like I need to update or what. It's not doesn't show me on my end. Like it doesn't say like new members and it doesn't give me the option to do it. So Diane was telling me how. I don't know why I have that. It's why I'm having trouble with this. I'm usually pretty quick at this stuff too. But yes, thank you so much, Diane.
So now I'm like, what the fuck? Fuck you. I'm just gonna talk like you. And now they understand me a little bit more. So which is a good thing. Like finally. So what I want to say, where I was going, hold on. I'm talking about the community post and like, oh. What I want to say, what I was saying.
Diane, yeah, she basically said that we all have dirt on each other. And that's why we're all tied to each other. That's the only reason that anybody has stayed friends is because we have all this dirt on each other. So I asked her, she must have an example. She must have an example where something happened and it seemed like there was more to the story, or she knows of something. She can at least give one example, right? If she's telling everybody that, it would be nice to have an example. So we'll see. It's so good to see you, Romad and Angel.
Gosh. Um, mm, 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 mm. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The light kind of ink, all of that. Yeah, I'm at 500 and I'm still gonna expose you. And I'm not, you know what, it's true. And sometimes, I'm like, oh yeah, when you start a channel, you think you're all this, but you start slow and all of a sudden you just have to be yourself. So just be yourself to begin with. Don't try to put too much.
So she basically admits she came on and she was not herself. Like she's like, I didn't want to cuss, I didn't want to do this. Just it's hard. Just be yourself because she wasn't being herself. Now, the mean, nasty Joanne, this is the real her right here. So, oh, did she go live instead of taking a link? Or are you asking if she's live? Because this is from earlier.
On your back. because when you start to go live, you always gotta get haters, and the haters always gonna. I think I am gonna love your community photo one. Thank you,
Yeah, no, this is from earlier, Angel.
religion, Raz. Um, so it's like, don't put too much root on your back. Don't put too much. Just be, go. Yeah, that bring haters, and those haters, they not gotta be, they not gotta, they not gotta be nice with you when they gonna answer you. I find that it's okay. That on that I do not care, because like I said, I've been surrounded by men, and in my family, more men than women. So being poke on, it's funny in my family. So when those bitches try to poke me, it doesn't work. But oh yeah, to bring back to the fact that they gotta call me bitch and cunt, and they're really, really, really bothered by the word girl and little girl. Imagine how much I laugh, how much I do not care. I'm on there. My name is Randy. I'm not gonna repeat it because I never dox no one. I'm not gonna start, but she did it on her panel, so you can go and listen. And I was like, you're going out, you're going out of your mind just for girl. I call everybody girl. Girl is just an expression. Doesn't mean nothing. You understand? You prefer I called you what the what you called it? How do you call me? Boomer. So the boomer of the little girl. Do you like it
No, I'll take little girl any day. Little girl, I'll take it any day.
better? Because I can go with that. I don't mind. I don't mind. But this is what you are. You're surrounding yourself a little girl. So I understand you end up not growing up. So. Anyway, I'm not gonna get for my time. Yes, Steph. Yes. It doesn't mean nothing. You understand? It's just like, what do you prefer in life? Being called a bitch or called a little girl or girl? You know? Little girl, yeah, they think they're growing as women, but they're just little girl. They have to be always two or three, four, five on the panel to bash someone.
Okay, Joanne. But anyways, I've asked you like 5 times if you want to come in here and take a link. It's only gonna be me. But there seriously, like I don't understand her serious dislike for me because she really dislikes a few of us. And the only thing that happened was we started fighting with some of her friends, not her, some of her friends. And that is when BTS went into the chat and asked her what color Dota, one of them, were fucking her with because she was like up their ass. There was no reason to be mad at us. That was months ago. Hey, Keith.
And what they do them too, those little girls, it's twist the shit, be manipulative, and people follow that. Okay. And I'm like, did you not hear them before? Did you not see them going after so many people in this community? I remember, we're not going after the chatter. Everybody in the chat that doesn't have panel, we're not going.
Wait a minute. Those rules been gone for a long time. A long time. Hummingbird got dragged today for having an opinion. Like, are you kidding me right now? Those rules are gone. They've been gone. So I don't know what to tell you. Hey, Carlos.
Even today, I hear one of my friend name been bashed from a panel. Like, excuse me, like now, no more rules. Fuck you with your fucking rules. I'm gonna do what I want with my fucking.
I think you should say fuck our rules and do what the fuck you want with your channel. What? I've never. I'm sorry, I can't. Like, okay, good for you. Everybody give Joanne clapping hands because she's gonna do what the fuck she wants with her fucking channel. She is done with the rules. I mean, what are you, like 60? That's great. I'm glad. I think that's amazing that you are not following our rules at 60 years old. You go, girl. You go.
Fucking channel, And if I want to fucking back you, I will. Because you do deserve it. That's exposing. Exposing for who you are. Mirror, mirror, you don't like it, break it. Break your bad behavior. I do not care anymore. So, anyway, like I said, it's not about how long you're going to go with your life. It's not, it's about what I want to say. And when I'm done, I'm fucking done. Don't go after subs
Okay.
and unless it's Melody or Miss Linen. Then it's
Oh yeah, you're gonna act like those are the only two subs that get gone after? Because like I said, Hummingbird got gone after just today. Like I was just without me even thinking about it. Those rules, that quote unquote rules, went out the window a long time ago. Uh, like I've said for the longest time, if you're in a chat and you're constantly saying shit, yes, people from the panel are probably going to say something. But Hummingbird hasn't even hardly been around, and she still got dragged today. So what are you talking about? Lennon is everywhere running her big old mouth, and so is Maldi. So I mean, what the fuck?
okay, I think. Yes, Steph, exactly where I want to go. The truth is always worth telling. Russ. We got upset you called them little girl. Yes. Who got upset I called them little girl? All of them. Stephanie Brown, Starlight, Mender. Now I call
You sound so ridiculous, Mander. You sound so stupid.
Randy girl and it's a big problem. Fuck you. Get out of here, man. You're worse at all you call people and all you fucking talk to people from your panel. You think you're all of that. You think you can go you can go at anyone you want and people won't respond to you and then we're gonna call you bad behavior? Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. You know that what I don't care about that's ridiculous. It is, Nanny C, but it is what they do. And you know what? They go like I went on Diane panel, I went on Randy. I will not go on Mender. You forget about another
See, she goes into it right now. She will not come on my panel. She will not do it.
because I'm afraid I will tell them to shut up and I will be able to defend myself. It's not the point. But how can you talk? I got problems to talk with Randy. With those three? No way. Those little girls, no way. They're too young. Oh my god. Stupid is who you are, girl. Little girl. Exactly who you are. Stupid. I hope that scooter didn't run out of gas. Because be on vacation and be in every freaking chat and I saw you, girl. Little
Who cares? Like you just talked about people being caught up from the panel. What are you doing? What are you talking about? Who cares? Like so you because you're on vacation, you're not allowed to say anything in a chat? Are you serious?
girl. I hope, I see you like typing raging, typing raging and at the dependent to get Wi-Fi. Oh, that must be so funny when people look at you and, oh my God, that must be so fucking funny. I wish I will be a little bird. And look at you typing raging. I'm on vacation, but I still need to be on YouTube because I can miss a day. I can miss a
Apparently you don't miss a day either, Joanne, because you say you don't watch us, but you have a lot of you quote a lot of things that go on in our lives. You know every chat Starlight's in, which is weird since she doesn't really hang out a lot of places you would normally hang out. Like what or ugh, you are so weird. And I would rather be I mean, you're trying to insult me. You're telling me I'm too young, I'm a little girl. Okay, Granny. Okay. And not the good kind. Not like the grandma you get excited to go see. She's like the mean grandma, like, I don't want to go there. She's gonna be mean. That's what she reminds me of with her fucking laugh.
thing. I have to trash it. I have to bash everyone. Come on, I have to be involved. I can miss one day. Vacation my ass, girl. you are so, you are such a, you put a lot of baba in the freaking chat. You should take one for yourself, one or two. Oh, okay. So now where I want to go. Oh my goodness. I'm
I'm sure you guys have met like my grandma. I would never say nothing bad about my grandma, but you guys have met those grandmas that are like really mean and like don't go in my yard. Those grandmas that yell at you for like walking in their yard, or like it's raining and you accidentally get off the sidewalk and get in their yard and they yell at you with their canes and stuff. That's what she reminds me of, like that really mean old grandmas that like nobody wants to go visit them. Nobody wants to go to their house anymore.
sorry. I gotta laugh. That's a little bit. Oh my God, Mander! I think she took it by heart. I said she's a follower, but they so up the ass to each and every one. Then you know what? I think, my gosh, are you titled to talk about this? Are you titled to talk about that?
No, I didn't take it to heart. I just told you were wrong. And that's stupid. And you should at least come up with something that's true. That's what I said. But if you want to call me a little girl, young, and a follower, that's okay, Joanne. You can do that.
Like a very chat. Oh my goodness, unbelievable! You know what I like about all my friends? It's they do not fucking care. They don't care. This is your channel, your panel. Talk about what you want. If they have something to tell you, they gotta wait. We gotta talk in private. But you know what? Never.
Okay, so she just said they're going to talk in private, but do you know how many lives that a lot of people from like over there, I hate saying that, but like the truth is really big on this. They go live and expect us to call our friends out publicly, but she just said she wouldn't do that. She's not going to do that. Like, seriously?
To back you or tell you what to say. And it's what I like about them. And if I do a mistake, they're gonna tell me, but in proper way to so I don't repeat myself. I take it like that. That's great, friend. I'm sorry
I'm the follower, but she has to be told what to do by everybody, like every group she's in. Okay.
surrounded by great friend. I push all the bad thing now. Okay. So, you know, it's what I'm thinking, like I'm so glad the friend I got. All the one I thought they were good became so like when you start to open your eyes after, it take a while to know people. Like I said, when you're new, you're open heart to everyone. So you think everyone is nice. It's like in life.
You act like we were like only cool for like a couple weeks. We were all cool for a long time. And so you decided to be a follower and fight other people's battles, Joanne, because you still can't tell me what I did to you. Yes, I called you out about the BTS stuff. That was after things had already went crazy though. Like so I mean, I would like you to tell me what any of us actually did to you. Not to this one, not to that one. I want to hear what we did to you personally, besides the message thing, because that was after everything had already went crazy.
You meet someone. Uh, okay, I'm not gonna respond you. So what I want to say, it's you go in life, you coming here, you got a big heart, and you're trying. It's like meeting some new people until you find out, if you're gonna get along or not. So it take a little bit more time because here it's chatting and you don't really meet those people. So they completely like warrior, like you always said, hyper warrior, and you think they're right at the beginning until you really realize, like, no, this is not the kind of behavior you are, you want, and you just move on. And when you start to expose who they are, it's when they got start to have a problem.
You still haven't exposed anything about me. You called me young, a little girl. Wait, I think you called me stupid and you called me mander, which is like you think that's some kind of insult. So, what did you expose? Can you like go back over it, point me to the live? I need to see where I was exposed because I missed that one.
Problem. So, but the friend I have now, they're gonna tell me if I'm wrong, but they're gonna tell me in a proper way. They're gonna tell me in a constructive way. You understand? They're not gonna be manipulative, lying, conniving, and you know. Oh, bring me to the last subject because before I end my life, now when I talk about UBTS, breaking the silence, and mandolin. Mandolin, listen. You said that I was not a good friend to BTS, and I proved
You weren't a good friend to BTS. I don't care what anybody else thinks. That's what I think. You got on a panel all hysterical, reading a DM out loud instead of DMing her back. And then you let the chat attack her that day. So, no, I don't think you're a good friend to BTS, and you weren't a good friend. You were fake. So, that's my thoughts. And I don't care what anybody else thinks because I don't need to go and say, hey, what do you think? That's what I got to think. I watched that unfold with my own eyes, and I still think you were a piece of shit to BTS. So, there's that.
myself because of BTS, because of the fucking dildo. Okay? What happened the first time? Like the first time she says to she show up in my DM, then I went live about it. You just have to go and see my that live. She was talking about a dildo to put it in Steph butt or something. I don't remember exactly. I don't care. This is what happened. I went live about it. Not about the dildo, fucking plastic toy.
Um, BTS asked you what color dildo somebody was fucking you with, and you lost it. You were like hysterical. It was totally ridiculous.
But about the fact that was a friend who was talking to me like that. So she came in my freaking chat, apologized about it, and I move on. Soon she apologized. I said, okay, you know what? That was not to capture, trasher. I just want my friend to explain to me why she was coming in my freaking private DM to talk about dildo. Let's keep the dildo away from Steph, from Joanne too. Thank you. I prefer real thing or nothing. But that's me. Everybody's different. People wants to have fun. Go ahead with dildo. I don't care. So I did move on. But I show up on Diane panel when that happened. And after no, before I expose her, which is Steph.
Oh my God, she's doing all this exposing, and I don't know where it's at because I have not seen her expose anybody. Calling somebody a little girl, telling them they're a liar, telling them they're stupid, and sticking up for standing for Christ is not exposing somebody. Joanne, maybe your friends could give you a lesson on that. I don't know because that's not it.
Came on my panel to help me because Steph was not exposing. She was not a part of my life. She was just there to help me because I got problem to put everything on my panel. Everybody knows that, and I can share for now. My friend's gonna show me one day. So I went on Diane panel, and what I saw after was again breaking the silence, putting dildo when I was talking towards me. So it's when I got enough and I said, girl, you know what? Stop with your fucking plastic toys and get a real man, get laid, and fucking give.
That sounds like what you might need. You're really angry, Joanne. Calm down, okay? Just calm down next time.
Leave me alone with that. I don't care. I do not fucking care. This is not a real friend
She doesn't
because
care.
when you come to apologize the second time, how do you call that? How did you say it, BTS? If you apologize one time and you do it another time, it become an habit. Remember that? That's why I talk about you on my freaking panel. I was not a bad friend. I never talk about you again until you put dildo and Diane chat. So there you go, Mender. If you're gonna twist shit,
I still think you were a shit friend. That's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have it. So fuck off.
Get your fucking, you know what? Be right about what you gotta say because you twist and you're
I
manipulative bullshit.
Joanne, you do that all the time. You're like the queen of twisting things. I don't know if you do it on purpose or if it gets lost in translation, but I've seen you be wrong several times, like a lot. So I don't know. This just sounds like maybe you need to say like mirror, mirror to yourself.
This is who you are. Yeah, you didn't know that, eh, Raz? A lot of people like dildo. You know, I don't care. I, you know, it's all about choice. I'm not gonna talk about how they feel and how they want to feel it, but it's the real thing for me on that thing. But everybody's different. And to come back on the friend now, I hope you understand. If I
No, I don't. I still don't understand. And I don't need to. Like you'll never make me understand. I saw it from the other side of things, and I don't think you were a good friend of BTS. And that is my opinion, and I'm fucking allowed to have it. Like, is that what you're mad about? Because I have an opinion about something that I saw happen? If that's it, you can really get the fuck over yourself because you're not gonna change my mind. So
feel one of my friend, I don't like her behavior, or I don't like the fucking fact that she used me, or whatever happened, or with BTS with the dildo thing, and I want to talk about it, I will. Because that became not me not being loyal, them. It's on them, not on.
no, that's not true. You had a whole bunch of lives about us before we even knew what the fuck was going on. Like I not no, people didn't even know you were mad. That's why that was happening because you were not mad for anything that was done to you. So that's how that happened.
on me. So on that, that's about it. Um, that's all I want to talk about. So I'm still loyal. I've been, I got friends in 2, 3 years here in this community. I'm still friend with them. Doesn't matter what I see. Thank you for the baba, Steph. Starlight, there for you. Um, oh, you know what? I don't know. I didn't see nothing. My muds here are I chose them because I like the way they mud. So if they make it,
Okay, that's great. You chose mods because you like the way they mod. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Okay. Wait till you hear her talk about her front page. Talking about her community tab, she calls it the front page. It's so funny.
decision, it's okay with me. It's okay with me. So if you're gonna get a bad behavior in my chat and my mud decide to block you or kick your butt out for a couple of minutes, I let them. I don't even look at my chat when I'm talking. I don't care. Total respect to you. Thank you, Raz. Yeah, so I'm still loyal, but I'm gonna choose my friend. And if I see that my friend are not respectful or their behavior I don't like, or they taking some words and try to put in they're gonna talk to other people and think those people think it's coming from me. I'm telling you in advance that was coming from them. It's what they think about you. They're manipulative too. It's got a lot of people like that, and that's all I'm gonna say. Um, you like to read my front page? I'm gonna change it soon, Randy, and it's not gonna be for you. Not everything is about you. Remember, narcissism. I don't know. I don't call you narcissist, but it's a part of it. When
This whole life has been about you, but hey, if you think it's about you, then you're a little bit narcissistic. The fuck are you talking about? Oh my god. So glad this is almost over.
everything people saying around you, you think it's about you, you start to have a problem. So I want to take my chat. I knew I'm not gonna be that long. I'm gonna come back for sure. I'm gonna expose more people or the same people. Depend how they're gonna talk or what they're gonna say. I'm still the French bitch, Joanne. I wear that name. I do not care. Go fuck yourself. You can keep going and lying and manipulate everything you want. It's not going to change me. Whereas when I get a conviction, I'm still going to get it. If you're body shaming a woman, you know what? You're wrong. And on that,
That's what she started with, went in the middle with, and ended with. So if you ever body shame Shanny for Christ, you're wrong. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? I cannot even believe that's like the hill that she wants to die on. I cannot.
thank you everyone to show up and see you on my next flight. Bye.
Bye, Joanne. Thank God. Okay. Well, all right. There's that. What the fuck? I can't even like comprehend some of the shit that she said. It's ridiculous. Fuck Shanny forever. Like I can't believe that is. Hold on. Let me see. Hey, Pugs Washington. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up a clip from Shanny. I'm gonna try to find a specific one. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. I won't be able to see the chat. Okay, holy shit, that live was 5 hours. So maybe we could just skip around it a little bit to give Joanna a little, just a little bit of it. I'm gonna have to skip around though. 5 hours. Oh my God. It's crazy. All right, let me make sure. Okay.
They shouldn't have to see their mom suffering.
I think it's right for all those.
Live mostly in North Carolina, though. There. I'm booting it up right now, Riz. Christina Blackfeather said she don't blame you. It's hard to take care of them and yourself at the same time. My mental health was real bad, Christina.
So this is them like justifying everything about losing the kids, okay? And as you see, Shanny's not a small woman, which neither am I. I'm not small, but my kids aren't like they're not in the same position that Shanny's kids were in at all. Um, I don't understand how this is the hill that you're willing to die on. This is the person you're going to stick up for. I don't get it.
I was just not right in the head. And they put me on the right meds now, and I'm sorry.
He's talking about when he kicked her autistic son in the head. I mean, come on. What the fuck?
Solid man. And I'm going to go to every therapy appointment. Yep. Never going to miss anything. We're going to take care of ourselves. Have to. Yep. Have to.
Shauna, you weren't here yet, but she was pretty much trying to okay, so she was being an asshole about it, like kind of doubling down on it, saying that it's really basically how I took it was it's not her place to understand it. You guys don't understand it, so why should they? Because she watched a live of yours. She went on to pretty much double down. Like those kind of comments are what makes her a total fucking asshole, right? Um, ugh, she's just an asshole. I'm sorry that she did that. Okay. Oh, by the way, here's a link since she's clearly not coming up. If anybody wants to come up, which you don't have to, I wanted to offer it. All right, here we go.
I should go to where we go, or you go and deal with some trauma shit. Yes, you should make an appointment. I told you that. Come on. Thank you, Mimi.
It makes me so sad because, so as y'all know, I have like a whole football team, and they eat me out of house and a home, and I am not kidding. Like we go big grocery shopping so many times in the summer. It's ridiculous. But there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make sure that they get that, like I want them to get all the nutritions that they need. Like I make sure there's healthy snacks. There's a little bit of junk food, of course. They can make their, like, if they want to hurry up and make a sandwich and I'm in the shower, it's in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, some older kids, or like their favorite foods are in there. Every single time I go shopping, I get their favorite foods. Like, I make their favorite dinners. Like, I ask them what they want for dinner. I just can't imagine. I would not eat so my kids could eat. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot imagine being this. I cannot imagine defending this. I just can't. It's terrible. Oh, let me make sure this is okay. Hey, Keith.
Yeah, what's up, man and Lynn? Long time no see. How you been?
Yeah, how you been? I'm gonna play a little bit of this live from Shani. I'm gonna play just a little bit of it.
Thank you. They need love. They are loved. They're so loved.
If you guys want to donate, you can to help us, But yeah, I mean, we could survive on the food.
Thank you, Pugs Watching. And I believe most people here are good moms. Like, every single mom is trying their best. I believe that until I'm shown differently. The problem is we've been shown differently with her. We know, like, um, all of us moms talk about our kids and, oh, this one wanted this for dinner, or that one wanted that. Like tonight we made like 3 different things for dinner, which is fine. Like, that's what you do. I just don't understand defending this. Like, I can't. So, and there is like, oh, I love you guys. There is good foster homes, right? But there's also not good ones. But I want to believe that anything is better than what they were doing. That's what I'm going to believe for now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to believe that.
Right. There's certain things on here, man. It's like, go ahead.
No, you can go.
I was just gonna say, yeah, it's certain things on here. It's like sometimes you don't know whether to believe anymore, but so like certain moms, they do try their best, to do what they can for the kids and for the family.
I think that most moms, like, I don't just go into a situation thinking that people are bad moms. The problem with this is that there's paperwork to prove it. She's talked about it. We've seen it throughout her whole time on YouTube and Twitch and this platform and that platform. We've seen it with our own eyes. So it's not like we're just speculating and just being mean to some woman. We saw their house. That was like, there was like literal piles of cat feces outside of the litter box from not being changed in their room. Like, we saw that, So
yeah, we saw that. Yeah,
I'm left with no choice but to say, like, hey, she's not a good mom. And I don't like to say that about people because we don't ever know what's going on. But we know what's going on, and it's because of her. That's why we know what's going on.
Right. I mean, yeah, we know what's going on in certain situations like this, because some people see that, they're gonna like look at like what's what's going on, this is getting crazy.
Yeah, this was not YouTube related. Like, her getting her kids taken away was not YouTube related. What happened was her boyfriend, husband, whatever he is, assaulted her child. Her child called the police. CPS stepped in and gave her a choice, him or them. And it was them. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hey, Shauna.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Shauna? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Keith? Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while.
This is nice to see you too. Just been busy with work and stuff,
Mindalyn, go ahead and finish what you were playing, and then I have a question for you.
Oh, you can go ahead. I have no time crunch tonight. You can go ahead.
Now, can you explain to me what you were talking about someone had misquoted or misunderstood what I had said on my live?
Okay, Joanne had said, like, okay, she went in and she started off with how she felt bad for you because you were upset that people didn't understand. I don't want to misquote here. I can go back and play it. That's what I'm going to do because I don't want to misquote it. It's only a few minutes of it. Hold on, give me a second.
Sure. Sorry.
No, you're okay. I just don't want to quote it and get it wrong, and So let me just hold on. I'm going to do that.
Right. Okay. Thank you. So you've been working all summer, Keith?
Yep, and just got a chance to check out the fireworks and stuff, so that was cool. And I definitely enjoyed that.
Good.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's cool. Did you have a good 4th of July and stuff?
I did. I didn't do anything much, But
Okay.
yeah, it was nice. It was a nice weekend. I watched the fireworks from my neighborhood because everybody was shooting them off, so I didn't have to go anywhere. That was cool.
That's cool.
I'm sorry I can't see chat right now, but
Okay.
I'll go back and read the messages if anybody's talking to me.
Okay, so if everybody wants to mute, why we are, and then so we can hear, because it's hard to hear her in the beginning a little bit. I was having a little bit of trouble. I'm gonna
Okay.
mute too, and then if you want me to unmute, just just say hey, or if you, I mean not unmute. If you want me to pause, just let me know and I'll pause.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see where we're at with this live.
You did go after her and bash her and went cuckoo on her. So, that's all. Fuck you, you wrote. But girl, little girl, it's you. And trans bashing, trans
Oh, okay. I think it's like right in here.
channel Miss fucking wonderful and totally shop.
I think
And
it's
when
coming
you
up.
were done with them, you did meet somebody else. So to keep building your channel, you went on Laura for at least 4 or 5 years. On the fact that you did go after her and bash her and went cuckoo on her. So, that's all I want to tell you. So I was not all wrong. So another thing I want to talk about, I've been called homophobic and transbasher about the LGBTQ and plus community, and they were wrong. So Randy finished to say that, she was wrong and all of that. And I'm saying to myself, but you did say it on your panel. You called me homophobic and transbasher. But I remember that day, Friday, I was looking in a chat and I saw MO33, which is equal to FUD. And FUD, that's the first thing she's gonna use as a weapon. It's to call people strong.
Wait, there might have been a little before this. I'm sorry. She went into it twice. She like led from yours to that, I think. Hold on.
Couple of minutes still, and I want to come back on what I said on Randy talking when I was on their panel. But I told her, Randy, she was building her channel on Laura. Miss fucking wonderful.
Must have been after that.
Did they bother about your Canada date? Did they have risk? I got the answer for you.
Sorry,
you wrote
guys.
in one.
I don't know.
Look in the mirror. I'm telling you, we're done.
You're doing
with them.
fine, honey.
Did me and transbasher about the LGBTQ and plus community, and they were wrong. So Randy finished to say that, she was wrong and all of that.
No, this is what we already heard.
And I'm saying to myself, but you did say it on your panel. You called me up.
Yeah, but I skipped through it a little bit because it was hard to understand her. But it's right after this.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Okay.
Homophobic and transbasher. But I remember that day, Friday, I was looking in a chat and I saw MO33, which is equal to FUD.
It's right after this.
What the fuck they want? Where I was going with German Lou was the fact that, you know what? She came on a panel before that on Randy and Wendy again and tried to bash me and tried to shut me up. And that was on Diane, I'm sorry. And I didn't let her. So you know what? If you're going to come and try to confront me and shut me up on what I'm saying, I'm going to tell you what you're doing. And which is, she brought a pedophile, a predator, didn't talk about,
I know why I skipped this. Okay. It is right after this, but that's not even true. That's not true. German lady did not bring Rick here. That's not what happened. But I'm not going to get into him because I don't know him. I don't have anything to do with him. That's not what happened.
And talk about our community, which is the LGBTQ and plus. And she was so upset. And I was listening to her. And
okay, this is about you, Shauna.
I'm like, oh my gosh, even in their community, they don't understand each other, or she was so upset, she broke my heart. She was talking about the fact that she felt no respect, not being respect, that the people was, they changed and the way they were seeing things about LGBTQ now. Every time she was talking, they were going after her. And I was listening to that, and I said to myself this: how can we understand LGBTQ and plus if between themselves they get problem to how they put uh, how they feel outside, because she was going on a feeling and all of that. So if you don't understand each other, how can us outside of that can understand this? And I'm saying that with all my heart, not to laugh at her, not to bash her. I felt you, Shana, and I was upset for you. Like, I felt you were really sad, and I'm sorry for that. But this is it. You go with Shana, who tried, and she said since she was young, she was, how she grew up, her conviction, and all of that. I was listening to that. We're all the same. We got some conviction, the way we grew up, and all of that. So I'm saying to myself, I turned around and they want me to understand. And you got put in between all of us, just playing with that. Because now I think that clown just playing with the word. But it's not the first time I feel this way. But tonight I'm saying it. You're a clown. You're a clown, not because you're a lesbian, not because I transvest you. This is not about who you are as a person or as a gender. I don't care. I do not care. What I'm talking about, it's every time people's gonna talk, you're gonna bring up the LGBTQ. If you don't have another weapon than that, shut the fuck up. That's why I told you, shut up. Because I cannot believe that you use that since you're in the community. It didn't take you long. And it is a weapon. And it's not going to work anymore. Not for me. And I want to bring it out there so people be, they
I did not remember being this bad. I thought it was a little backhanded, but geez, this is disgusting. I don't even know what her point was to bring that up about you. Do you want to listen to the rest? Do you want to hear it, Shauna?
You can, just the parts about me. Yeah.
Okay, this is the only parts about you.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay, so that was.
No. There's more. There's more.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a delay.
Okay, yeah, I think there's a little bit of a delay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna finish.
I'm gonna exit and come back out, but can you keep playing it?
Yes, I can.
Thank you, honey. Sorry.
It's okay.
Is that you use that. I saw other people in the LGBTQ and plus use that in our community, but not as a weapon. They were saying their feeling. It's got a big difference. You're a clown, Fud. And that's it. That's the way I feel. Sorry, I'm just gonna drink a little bit.
Okay, I think that's the only parts that were about you. Then she goes into back to Fod with it. I don't know. There you go.
I think if what I'm understanding, although I don't want to misunderstand her, from what I'm understanding, she wasn't calling me a clown. She was calling Fod a clown. But
I don't think she called you a clown. I don't think she called you a clown.
First of all, thank you for your nice comment, Joanne. I appreciate you having a little bit of understanding about what I was feeling at the time with that video. That's just some of my frustration inside my own community. But I also this isn't the first time that I've heard comments like Joanne's. So I'm not just addressing Joanne. I'm going to address these sorts of comments, but specifically for you, Joanne. The reason why I'm upset with you is that you are in fact wrong when you think that someone who is female presenting and has a penis is less than you or is able to be laughed at or is something to joke about. That is transphobic. That's trans bashing. So that's the issue that I have.
Oh no, I can't hear her anymore.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, nobody can
Oh
hear me.
wait, there you go. Yep, I can hear you now. Yep.
Okay, got you.
Uh,
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
German
okay.
lady is a friend of mine. She is someone that I label as a friend. That does not mean that what German lady does, I agree with, or that what I do, German lady agrees with. It just means that we are friends. And I will at no time, I don't care what her actions are, I will at no time approve of anybody talking about not just German ladies' genitalia, anybody's genitalia. And I will not think that it's okay to laugh at someone who may or may not have a penis, or because you perceive them as having or you perceive a female as having a penis. With that said, I don't need or want anybody's acceptance or approval. But if I'm treating you, human being, respectfully, I would like that respect in return. That's
Right.
all. And anything less, you're going to get what my mood is at the time. I might snap at you. I might ignore you. I might laugh at you. But I don't need your approval. I don't give a fuck about your opinion about me. Personally, I. I don't care. I know that not everybody likes me. I know that not everybody accepts me. That's none of my business. I don't care about that. I'm just talking about a basic human right. Of course, there are differences. Like when I come to Amanda's, I hold a wrench. Amanda's my friend. Of course, I feel like I have a little of protection here, but I'm not going to go into anybody else's home and tell them what they should think or how they should act or what they should say. I know that I was on TNT's panel the other night, and her chat and said a lot of disgusting things about me and had a lot of opinions about me. That's not my business to tell TNT what she should approve of in her chat or what she likes. Now, I respect TNT, but I don't think we're friends. I like TNT a lot, but I wouldn't categorize her as a friend. We don't talk. I don't know her. She doesn't know me. So
Right.
if
And I
TNT wants to
also
tolerate that kind of stuff in her chat, that's her business. But that just shows me how I need to act further. So hold on, Amanda. Just one. Sorry, I think there's still a little bit of a delay. So I'll
it's
just
okay.
finish everything I want to say so I can listen to you. So my whole point of all of this is, and I know I'm getting winded, is that it's not about wanting or needing anybody's approval. It's just about respect. And if there are issues within my own LGBTQIA community, of course, other people are going to be confused. It's okay to be confused. It's okay not to understand. It's okay to have questions. It's okay not to want to know anything. Everybody is everybody's opinions are valid. That's not what the issue is. The issue is about
So,
treating
Oh
you as a
no.
good person, and I'm saying hello to you, or I'm not teasing you, I'm not hitting you, I'm not doing anything. I would like the same in return.
And
so
I hope Shauna can hear me. I don't. I know there's a little bit of a delay, but I gave her a wrench kind of earlier on because I wanted her to. She didn't have a lot of. Oh, thank you, Alexandra. She didn't have a lot of places that she really felt like cool to chat at the time. There was a lot going on in the community. I always wanted her to feel like she had protection in my chat. Shauna didn't
Mm.
ask me to do anything. I did it because she didn't have anywhere at that time, and people were being, really mean. Doesn't matter. It's in the past, but I wanted her to have a place where she could chat. She had a wrench. Nobody was going to say certain things to her at that time because she could just delete it. She could just block them. Um, but like I don't know why they always make this big thing about the safe space too. Who cares? Yes, it's her safe space, and like what? It's my chat. Who gives a fuck? It's
yeah,
between
man.
Shauna and I.
At the end of the day, it's just you and Shauna, man. You know what I'm saying? Shauna's like Shauna being Shauna. She doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? She's not sweating any of the drama and BS, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to, get caught up in all that. She's just being her, She's keeping it
Right.
100.
Shauna doesn't go around like starting problems, but every single time I feel like okay, I'm not gonna say every time, but a lot of times when Shauna's addressed, it is because they tie it to Shauna's gender or this or like why does that? Why can't you just say Shauna said something shitty? It pissed me the fuck off. Like, you know how much better that would be? Every single time you talk about Shauna, you don't have to bring that up. Like, you don't have to do that. She's a human being. That's all she's ever asked, is to be accepted as a human being. That's all I've ever heard her ask of people. But they always want to go there, and I don't
Yeah.
understand. Like, they don't go to me and be like, yeah, that woman, like, I just don't there's way more than that to Shauna, and I just wish people would not always have to address that. Like, why can't you just say, Shauna, you said this and it pissed me the fuck off, and this is why? Like, I don't get it.
Oh, thank you
Right.
so
You know?
much, Mandolin. And that's one thing that's why I feel such a connection with you, is because you did right away um, feel protective over me. I don't know. That's just what I got of you. Just right away, you wanted me to be comfortable. And that quote unquote safe space thing. Listen, I'm not an idiot, but it's just a term that I know how to use where I say, this is a place I feel comfortable. Carla's is another place that I felt that way at. I call you guys like my quote unquote homerooms. Like, you're the chats that I go to the most. And I know once I go there, it's almost like I can kick off my shoes and be myself. And not that I'm not myself all the time, but I just know that it's going to be one spot where if a troll comes in and starts saying something ignorant, it's not going to be tolerated. And that's what I mean by it. I'm not really, I don't have any like grand delusions about safety on the internet or on YouTube or anything like that. And I know that it triggers some people. Also, I know that sometimes, and I'm working on this, sometimes when I talk, it feels like I'm preaching. It's just because I'm passionate about things. I'm really not trying to talk down to people, or I don't think less of people. That's not my agenda. I just get so passionate about something, and I want to make sure that I'm being understood correctly. And sometimes it comes off as preachy, or that I'm, talking down to
Oh no, you cut out.
Yeah, just cut
I
out.
hope the people that really
Okay.
Oh,
do.
there you go. There you go.
Oh,
Oh, you said,
sorry.
okay.
No,
I
no, no,
hope
you're
the
good.
people that really do want to understand me can hear that.
Yeah, and I don't. Okay, so I think that also though it might come off preachy because I've never. Okay, this is what aggravates me about it, is that I don't hear people. A lot of people just say, "Shauna, you pissed me off because of this." Almost every time you've been in an argument that I have seen, hey November Rain, it's been
Something boomerang.
something somehow or another they try to bring like your gender or something personal into it, and I don't know why they do that. It's fucking annoying. It's aggravating, and I can see that from an outsider. So I would probably feel a little bit defensive too. Like
Yeah.
so I do
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
Or
at the
when,
end of the
like,
day. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry about
sorry,
that,
go
Shauna.
ahead, honey.
I know. I was just gonna say, I mean, at the end of the day, just like whatever situation, like don't let that define who you are. Just you define who you are. You know what I'm saying? Just be the person
Yeah.
that God made you to be. And just continue to do you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got light
Thank
shining
you.
inside you, just like everybody else. You're welcome. It's no problem. You just
You're
be that
so
person
right.
that's you.
And sometimes I do forget who I am or forget my purpose. Um, I think that, oh, I forgot what I was going to say. Um, I don't know. I'm just going to be quiet. I had a point, but I forget it. Maybe I'll
It's
remember it.
okay. It's okay.
That's cool. It's cool. You good. You good.
Yeah, I always do that, and I just try to circle back around if I remember. But um, I don't know. I just think that we would get a lot further if people would just leave that out of it and just actually say what you said that upset them or what you did. We wouldn't have to have this talk, because I know it's not fun for you to have to every single time you're arguing with somebody have to talk about that first, because we've all, like I I would just want to come to the internet, like I just want to come and have fun. I don't want to talk about my my real life all the time. It's I just wish people could
Yeah.
just see people as human
Right.
beings. Like, we're all human. That's all that matters. Like, that it
Yeah.
would be a lot better off for sure.
So at the end of
Yeah.
the day, we
And,
just ordinary people. You know what I'm saying?
I have to
We
take a
just do
little bit
this.
of responsibility for that too, because I I came here telling people who I was, and I didn't have to, but that just shows my conviction and how important it is for me, how this topic is important for me. It's a life for me. It means my life. And that's how serious it is. When I
Absolutely. Yes.
turn off my YouTube, I live the things that I talk about. So it's not just me being preachy or me reading something on the news and saying, oh, it's like this for other people. I am other people. I am the demographic that I talk about. So, of course, naturally, it's more prevalent in my mind, and I get more passionate about it. I don't mean to be, but I've tried not telling people. I've tried not speaking out. It doesn't work with my spirit. It's almost like I have to go back into the closet again, and that's not
No.
comfortable. So
No, no, no. You
I just have to
should.
be who I
So
am.
now you shouldn't have to,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
whatever
you
you
should.
feel you want to say, just like just be yourself, say what you feel. You know what I'm
You
saying?
should always talk about it when you're like wanting, when you're wanting to. What I meant was like I feel like people just they can't ever just start with like, hey, you upset me. Because it always has to start
Mm,
at that place is what I meant. But of course, yes, talk
yeah,
about it. And
Right.
I've learned a lot from you. You educate people. If you want to do that, that's awesome. But I just hate that you always like that's just the first thing that comes up is all I meant. Like you said earlier, you just want to
yeah.
be
No,
seen as
I
a
got
human
it.
being. And that's all
Yeah.
you want to be seen
Dude.
as a human.
It's
Yeah,
like you just want to be
exactly.
seen as this person. You know what I'm saying? Like not being looked at as something. People say you just want to be seen as just as you are. Not something people
Yeah.
look down on us too. You know what I'm saying? And sure to it.
Yeah, and I don't want anybody to change their opinions about me. Vinny G, I had a conversation with him when he and I first met like 5 years ago. And he had some questions he didn't understand, and he has some beliefs that don't coincide with my beliefs. But at no time was I ever trying to change his opinions about things. And because he approached me respectfully, I approached him and answered his questions respectfully. And at the end of the day, we just agreed to disagree. And I consider him a friend. He respects me and treats me with respect, and then I do the same. And that's an example of how two people with two very different opinions and very different lifestyles can coexist. And
Right.
it's really that simple. When people marginalize me and talk about my body, as if they first of all know what my body is, but then second of all disregard any opinion that I might have or anything that I might have said, it makes me feel like an object and not a person.
Oh my god, I'm
That's
so
all.
sorry, guys. I
Mm.
I I couldn't hear you guys, and I couldn't hear anything. So I wanted to come back, leave and come back so I
Oh,
could hear you.
Let's go.
anyway, I don't want to make this whole chat about that, but I did want to understand what you were saying, and yeah, thank you for letting me on panel. I really appreciate that, Madeline.
Yeah, no problem at all. Anytime you want to come on panel, you can.
So yeah, it's good seeing you, Shauna.
I
You know what I'm
know.
saying? That's it,
Yeah, it
right?
was nice to see you too, Keith, and you have a great summer if I don't see you again, okay? I'm going back to chat.
Okay. You too. No
All
problem.
right, love you.
Take
Love
your
you
blame
too.
life, Shauna.
Bye.
So
Bye.
take care.
Okay, so yeah. All right, let me catch up on chat. I'm glad you got to come up and have a voice because it's not easy to always say what you want to say from the chat, and
Right.
I'm glad that she got to come up. Okay.
That's cool. That's what she got to say how she feel. That's seriously so. It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, November Rain, I haven't saw you in a while. Hey, Cowboy Giant.
What's up, Cowboy Giant?
Yes.
What's up, November
Thank
Rain?
you, Shauna, for coming up and just saying what you wanted to say.
Take
Your
your
voice
blame life,
is
Shauna.
important.
No doubt.
Okay, so all right,
It's a very like a voice here.
I'm gonna play a little bit of this Shani live for a second. All right.
autism. She's 25. I can't let her see me cry or she has a total meltdown. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, they're gonna help us find a place. They're helping us with everything.
Yeah,
That's the point. Is to get all of us established and better.
Okay, so in some states there's this thing called respite. I don't know if it's in her state, but that's what she's trying to make it sound like, is that she just sometimes, like, if you have life circumstances, you can do this thing called respite care, and you can kids can go stay in foster care while, like, you get your life together or while you're battling an illness or whatever. But that's not what happened. She was given a choice and chose him. She even said so um when they were fighting, because, like, after she gave up her kids for him, she found out that he cheated on her. So
Damn, that's messed up, man. She chose him over the kids. That's crazy, man.
yep. And she didn't feed them. They weren't like in school. They weren't socializing. And for, like, a kid on the spectrum, socialization and like being in a regular routine is so important. It's very important.
This isn't like a bad thing. This is just needed to get our shit together, our family together.
I just wish we were out of PA, but
not
whatever.
be so damaged. Well, I'm getting on my treatment here. So unless they have to send me to UNC or Mayo Clinic, I don't know.
Look for Rizla do Rev. Look, what does it say?
Resla 666.
Oh, okay.
You need to get rid of that 666 bullshit.
He plays it up. He's an apatheist. He doesn't care if God exists. Rizla. He's fine. I'm copying it as we speak to the PS5, Riz. I'll be in a second. Battle Lounge. I got you. My eyes are so bad.
I know.
It's hilarious. I'm on handicap, Riz. I don't have my glasses. They're in the clink.
That's another thing we can do is get our glasses done.
Oh yeah, God, it's needed.
Yeah, let's go to there. We could do all that tomorrow. It's
Yeah,
Friday.
we can do it tomorrow, definitely.
Do you want to sell your cards?
Yes.
Well, why don't you do that now?
Thank you. Yeah.
I'll be okay.
It'll be fast. You could have me on the phone if you want, because I can be with you and everything. They can hear me. I ain't gonna say anything bad. I'm just glad the boys are gonna be fed.
Yeah.
Because that has bothered me massively.
And there'll be a
Did you guys hear that part? Did you hear what he said? Let me rewind that just a second. This is important.
On the phone if you want, because I can be with you and everything. They can hear me. I ain't gonna say anything bad. I'm just glad the boys are gonna be fed.
Yeah.
Because that has bothered me massively.
And they'll be in a nice air-conditioned place.
Oh, probably like Trump style, you know, like real good. They deserve that. Poor William and Zachary, just
You're right. CPS exists to help protect good parents who are just having a hard time with things. Praise Jesus. Yeah. Do I get visitation? Yeah.
They'll be here in 3 days.
Absolutely. Yeah, in a couple days, I'm gonna see them.
They'll be here.
You know, it's not like they don't want to traumatize my sons or tear our family apart.
That's not what they're here for.
It's because I need help.
Okay, so we're done with that one. I have another one that it's not this bad. It's kind of funny, but I'm going to play it. This happened last night, and it was totally disgusting, and it's only a minute long, and I thought you guys might want to hear this because I had to hear it, so now I feel like everybody needs to hear it. Ugh.
Yeah, that's crazy right there, yeah.
All right here.
We got nipples, you know, like it's not allowed, whatever. I got my abs showing. You see these abs starting to pop out? That's pretty awesome. So it's Rev, you know, you get Reverend dude here. And hey, Dragnot, why don't you take a look at the title of this video? Take a look at the title of this video. That's what I just made my wife do. What did you do to your wife? Nothing, because you're a disgusting fucking sack of shit that S-A'd his wife.
The name of the video is Squirt. Okay, the name of the video is Squirt. Just for your information.
At 14 in a theater and got away with it. You're a fucking sack of shit, dude. Like, I'm sorry. You have this channel where you can criticize everyone. Well, I'm going to critique you. You're not. I mean, you called your kid a waterhead or whatever. Like, give me a break, dude. And you try to be a pillar of virtue. You know you're a sack of shit, man. So you get the Reverend dude tonight. Yeah, I made my wife squirt. Dreadnought. How do you like that? SQUIRT.
Oh my God. No.
What?
I swear these people are like the gift that keeps giving. He made his wife squirt. I'm like, oh God, no, nobody cares. Yeah, he did a whole bunch of. Hold on, we're gonna look at another one. Hold on, I'm trying to find the one. Might be this one. I don't want to. Maybe I should just wait till next time because I have them all written down. Yeah, that's what he's so proud of. He made his wife squirt. So I know, right? Son, he makes. Oh my God, I wish that I could show you guys. So I was like deep diving Shani the other day. I was just like, refreshing my own memory, and I came up on Twitter that the OnlyFans was leaked, and there was some really special pictures on that Twitter. I cannot. She peed on you. You know, you guys want Rev, right? I cannot. I know. I cannot. Ew, moist. Ugh, God. So yeah, he made Shani squirt, and he's very proud of that. Great times. So she's actually banned from Twitch right now. I think she goes live on Instagram, which I do have a couple of them, but oh my God, I don't know what's going on with all these people between dancing with pregnant bellies hanging out, him talking about making his wife squirt, people talking about their unborn children that they want to kill them, and I don't know. This world.
Yeah, this world nowadays is crazy, man. Shoot.
It is crazy. It is crazy.
Folks be tripping out here, man. Folks be tripping out here in this world, man. Shoot, it's nuts.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. So, all right. Well, I've been on for like almost 2 hours now, and I am going to go live about. Oh yeah. So before I quit, Original Al was live today, and they got her live down. She was doing a live, and I was listening, and it like cut off. But it's been doing that. It's a glitch on YouTube. I'm like, oh man, it's doing that thing. No, they got her for like scams and deceptive practices when she was talking about TLC today. So I guess she's getting people to. My assumption is she's probably getting people to strike. Oh yeah, NC updates. If you've never watched Rev and Shani, just buckle up and do some digging, and you will be not entertained. It will keep your attention for longer than most things can. Yeah, Cassandra. She came and made a community post, and I think she should fight it because it would probably go away. But I don't know if she did or not. So, no, it's okay, Miss Number. This will be up. I just reviewed Joanne's live, really. I didn't do a lot tonight. So thank you, Keith, for coming up. And thank you, chat, for being here. And I am going to log off now. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, what's up for good, man? Take care.
Too.
Keep on your light shine.
You too, Keith. Let your light shine. Bye, guys. Oh, yeah. It probably ends right then. I hadn't checked. So the stream is back up if anybody wants to catch up. I guess it's on Al's channel. So I'm probably actually going to go re-listen to it and stuff. But night, guys. Thank you guys for coming. It's been fun. Bye.